Oh, good morning. Good morning. Beautiful morning here. Man, I slept hard last night. I was tired. Long day yesterday. But it's a new day. Beautiful day. Looks clear. So we got to harvest our grass, our own grass this time. So let's go get let's go get our tractor out of here. Trusty old tractor there. It's old, but hey, still working. I'm gonna have to do maintenance on this soon by the end of the day, probably. Alrighty, let's spin this puppy around. I'm getting better at backing. A little practice. Practice makes perfect. Get lined up here. Get my little mower here. This thing takes a while, but hey, it does the trick. Does the trick. Alrighty, back up. Spin that handle. We are good to go. Good to go. Well, it is a beautiful morning here, at least. Just after 6. It's still early. You can see the pretty early. Last night, I mean, I got enough sleep, but man, it was a long day. I didn't have time to cook a real meal, so I had something called sea rats. That's what the Navy has, you know, it comes in a can, and open it up with my John Wayne can opener there. And there you go. So it wasn't bad though, wasn't bad. I heated it up a little bit in my campfire there. That makes it a lot better. All right, let's see. I got to lower the mower and turn it on. I think I got it. All right, here we go. Not sure if I got it lined up there. Yeah, it's not as white as I think. Oh well, I'll have to come back and get that little strip. But we are off and cutting our own grass this time in our own field. And there we go. So I'm anxious to see how much we're going to get for this. I was hoping it was around, $250, $300. But we'll see. I know the market changes and all that, but we'll see what we get. All right, let me get right here. Since it's to my right, I should be able to cut that other strip there that I missed. Let's see if this works. All right, we got it. There we go. Now I kind of know how to line it up, so we'll see. We're going to cut this and see how that goes for us. A lot of work ahead. All right, spin it around. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, we picked up a little missed strip of grass there. All right, let me line this up. Head back the other way. We are going. It's going to take a minute, but this little mower is working, so we're going to get this done. All right, we finished cutting all that grass. Now we got to hook up our tedder here. Tedder. Let's see, our tedder is, it's the one on the left now. So let's go over here and get that connected. Easy. I'm getting better at backing this up. All right, hold on here. Got it. Let's go tedder some grass. All right. It's pretty narrow, so I'm just going to try right on the edge here. Kind of see how wide it is. And we are tedding some grass. Oh, look at that. Working pretty good, working pretty good. It's cool that it's our own field we're actually doing this time. So everything I get from this goes to our farm, which is pretty cool. Don't have to split it with anybody. Of course, you do have some expenses, like I'm going to have to get maintenance on the tractor here coming up. Man, it's always something. Always something. All right, spin this around. And we are going pretty good. There we go. All right, let's get this done. Look at that. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Okay, we get that grass all tedded up so it can dry into hay. Now we got to hook up our windrower, put it in those nice little rows so I can pick it up with our old forage wagon. All right, back this up. Come on, Kevin. All right, here we go. Easy does it. Got it. All right, let's go use this guy. Row this hay up. All right, get this windrower going. See how that's working? Ooh, look at that dust. Yeah, it's a little too far to one side, but it's all right. I'll catch it back coming the other way. And we are windrowing some grass. I'm excited to turn this in and see how much I'm going to get. At least I know it'll be more than I got from Mr. Todd because I don't have to split it. Might be close to twice as much. Should be around that. I think my field's a hair bigger than his, but I don't know. Looks just a hair bigger, not much. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Nice little row to pick up. So let's get her done. Okay, we're grabbing our forage wagon here. Go collect this hay and get it to the market. All right, we got our first load here of hay, of our own hay. Now I have enough in my hay barn there to keep my cows going for a little bit. I only have 2 cows, so I'm gonna sell all this because I need the money. And maybe my next load or 2, somewhere along the line, I'm gonna have to put some back in my barn. But we're gonna take this over to the market. All right, we're dumping our first load here of our own hay. All right, we had finished the entire field. It took a few loads to get it over there. And they're going to let me know in a little bit how much we got for that. So I guess we'll find out and see how it kind of compares to Mr. Todd's farm over there. Okay, I talked to Mr. Todd and he said, you know, after you cut grass, you either got to fertilize it, or if you have a roller, you can roll it. So that's what this big roller thing was for. Go figure. So I'm pulling that now. He said if you roll the grass, then you don't have to spend the money on fertilizer. So me, I'm kind of low on cash. So this will save me some cash as far as fertilizer, because fertilizer was expensive. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and pull this roller. So every now and then you got to use lime or something, and I've already done that. But if I pull the roller, I just got, you know, my time and a little gas money and wear and tear on the tractor. But it's the same as fertilizing it, he said. So I'm going to roll this field and get that done. Well, I got to get my grass cut, I reckon, before it gets too late. Just ain't feeling it today. I'm not feeling good still, and I don't know. Well, could get Kevin to cut it, I reckon. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. All right, then. Well, let's see. He don't have a phone. Well, I reckon I could call up to the animal shop because he's dropping his stuff off up there today. That might work. That might work. All right, then. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, let me use the phone and call him. And might even give him a little housewarming present.
Well, Mr. Todd just called, and he's going to give Kevin 8 chickens and a bag of feed. I'm going to have to bring that over right away. It's going to be so nice if Kevin can agree to cut his grass also. I know he hasn't been feeling good, Mr. Todd. Poor man. Oh, I do hate driving this rig. Hang on, chickens.
Well, we got all our grass cut, collected, turned in, and I got the field rolled. I feel pretty good. It's getting a little late though already. And now I got to water my greenhouses, and there's a lot to farming. Looked up my water barrel here. Luckily, I got a well right here. That's pretty convenient. This is a task you got to do every day. I have already collected some tomatoes out of one of them. I got tomatoes in one and lettuce in the other. I thought this was cabbage, but it's lettuce. Shows you how good I am at farming. Look at that, I got a pallet full of tomatoes. I just got to figure out, I got to talk to Mr. Todd again and see how he's going to let me use something to take them to the market. He's got a tractor, I guess, with a front end loader on it. I can use that. Oh, somebody's pulled up. Who the heck is that? I don't know who that is. Let me go take a look. Can't tell, too far away. Ooh, that's Mary. Wonder what brought her out here. Well, hi, Mary. What a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you today?
Well, hey there, Kevin. Well, Mr. Todd gave me a call, and he said that he would like to give you 8 chickens and a bag of feed. So here I am to drop that off.
Wow, he is such a nice man. Such a nice man. I have to go by there and tell him thanks.
Well, actually, he wants you to go by there and cut his grass.
Well, I'm all about it, but I don't think I have enough daylight left to get the grass done.
Well, he's got all new equipment that he'd like you to use, so I'm sure it'll go faster. Well, I have the chickens in the back of the truck if you want to go ahead and grab them.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go get these chickens. Man, I tell you what, there's some nice people out here. Mary's nice as she could be for bringing us out here. And Mr. Todd brought me 8 chickens. She said there was some feed back here, but I think it fell off. 8 chickens, man, to get me started. Such a nice guy. It's going to give me some eggs to eat, and I need it too, because, you know, not having any groceries right now. And it's going to be so awesome to have some fresh eggs. I remember being a kid and out here at my granddaddy's place, and he would always give us eggs from the chicken house. That's just nice.
Kevin, I don't see the bag of feed. Well, I'll see if I find it on the way back. If I don't, we'll just give you another bag. Oh, I do hate driving this rig.
Well, I guess I'll run grab my truck and follow her up there. Hopefully I can find it. Very nice of her, though, to give me another bag. Well, let's head on over toward the shop, see if this thing turns up. Well, heck, I carefully rode the whole way there and looked around up here a bit. I did not find that bag. Hopefully it'll turn up, though. But Mary said she's just going to give me another one, but she knows it'll turn up. So let me go in here and grab this. Got my tailgate here.
Just go ahead and grab yourself a bag of feed over there.
Well, thanks, Mary. I really appreciate it. All right, I guess this is it here. Yeah, chicken feed. Got a chicken on it. It's got to be it. Let's get this to the truck. See you later, Mary. Thanks for coming by.
Bye, Kevin. See you around.
Such a nice girl, Mary. All right, got that in my truck. Let's head back to the farm. Bye, Mary.
Bye-bye, Kevin.
Got my tailgate. Don't want to lose this one. There we go. All right, let's head back to the farm. Here we go. All right, I'm just going to drop this feed right here. I got to get over to Mr. Todd's place right away and start it on his grass. I don't know if I can do that today, but Mary said he's got some new equipment, so it should go quicker. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Well, we're here at Mr. Todd's. Let me go see what kind of new equipment he's talking about. I'm trying not to bother him. It should be out here. That looks like a mower. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Look at that tractor. That looks pretty modern. Man, that looks nice. Nice mower. Man, I wish I had this kind of equipment. Wow. That is awesome. Let's give this puppy a try. I'm looking forward to this. Heck, this is going to be fun. Wow, this thing is cutting like a dream. Look at that wide swath. It's a lot wider swath than mine, and it is faster too. Look at that. This thing gets up. Man, this is nice. I wish I had something like this on my farm. Look at that thing go. Wee. Oh yeah, I'm going to make short work of this field. This is a modern mower right here. Let's get this done. Well, heck, I finished cutting that field in just a few minutes, and look at the size of this tedder. Man, I've never seen anything like this. This is some modern equipment right here. This is incredible. And we are tedding the field. This thing's like 20 feet across. I can't believe it's so big. Look at this. Look at the size of that thing. And it's faster. It is faster. Yeah, this is not going to take long at all. This is absolutely amazing. It took me all day to cut mine and turn it into hay and pick it up. Well, I missed a big part there at the beginning. At the end of the field, I have to pick that up. But this thing is awesome. Still learning how to use it. It's so big. All right, I finished tedding the field. Now I got my windrow on here. Let's see how it does. I'm loving this modern equipment that he has. This is some state-of-the-art stuff right here. Okay, now this is only slightly better. The tedder was way better, but this is only slightly better than what I had. I guess windrowers hadn't got that much better yet. Or at least the one he has. Maybe this is an older one he had. Not quite as new as the other stuff. Okay, grabbing his forage wagon. It really actually looks about the same as what I got, so it's not going to be much faster, but this tractor has got a little better pulling power. I'm sure it doesn't struggle like mine does. Well, the good news is, since the windrower was a little bit bigger, the rows are further apart, so I don't have as many rows to go down, and that makes it go quicker. Well, Mr. Todd wanted me to roll it too. I guess I was supposed to last time, and I didn't. That's why the yield this time was a little bit less. So he said, be sure I roll it today. And that's what I'm doing. His roller is even bigger than mine, so that should go a little quicker. That's good too, because it's almost dark. Getting scary out here. Oh yeah, this roller is working nice. Let's check it out. Yeah, look at that. It does save you money on fertilizer. So there you go. We'll get this done right before dark, I think. Didn't finish before dark. This roller took longer than I thought. It's done got dark. There's a little bit of glow in the sky, but I think that's from the moon. Ooh, it's dark out here. I'm gonna go find my truck and head back to the house. I am tired. I am tired. It's been a long day, but we did pretty good. We cut all our grass. Thanks to Mr. Todd, we got 8 chickens and a bag of feed. Turned our grass into the market. We cut Mr. Todd's grass. That's going to be a running thing. He's going to want me to do that every month. Let's head back to our farm. It's so late, I don't want to cook a meal. I may have to have some sea rats. Probably never heard of that, but I got some left over from the Navy. Basically, it's a meal in a can. Man, I tell you what, when it gets dark out here, it is dark. Luckily, there's some moonlight out there a little bit. It is dark. All right, I put my chickens in the pen. Now I got to put up my tractor here. How do I turn the lights on? There we go. See if I can back this up. There we go, the rear lights. Let's put this thing up. Ooh, I'm tired. Man, another long day on the farm. This farming life is rough. All righty. Well, let me go over here and do a little accounting for the day. I guess I got to do it by flashlight. It's got so dark in here. All right, let's see where we stand. Well, we got $259 for our hay. That's pretty good. Mr. Todd's, we only got 83 because I forgot to fertilize it last time. Didn't roll it. That gives us 342. We owed Mr. Todd $29 for lime. We paid that back. We owed the shop $268 for those 2 cows. So we're left with a $45 credit over at the shop. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm proud of where the farm is. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. We'll continue to march and move on. Tomorrow's another day. Alrighty, I am beat. Let me see if I can find my tent, man. It's dark out here. Dark, dark, dark. Whew. Shut these doors. I don't want a bear getting in there, or coyotes, or Bigfoot, or anything else. Where the heck's my tent? I see the little yellow glow over there. Let me go in here and warm up some sea rats. Meal in a can. Good thing I had a few of them left over. I am beat. But tomorrow's another day. It's exciting to see where tomorrow's going to take us. See you guys later. Good night.